Midday, our very own Todd Quinones was recognized by Clark County as being an outstanding local Latino. This is part of Hispanic Heritage Month. There he is. Todd was specifically honored as the outstanding Latino in media. He received his recognition at the Clark County Commission meeting this morning. So congratulations, Todd, and always been a pleasure to work with him. While World War II bomber crashes, the aftermath of the accident is caught on camera. Details on what led up to it. Then a well-known Las Vegas name gets his own star, while another finds a new home.
Plenty of sunshine in the forecast this week and no rain chances, but we do have a big warm-up on the way. I'll have those details in just a few.
New video, smoke and foam after a B-17 bomber crashed at Bradley International Airport. At least 2 people are dead, we just learned. The plane was trying to land when it crashed at the end of a runway. The World War II era bomber, called a Flying Fortress, belongs to a nonprofit that promotes civil and military transportation. The aircraft was scheduled this week for the foundation's Wings of Freedom tour, where civilians could buy flights on that plane. Well, there's a new member of the Las Vegas Walk of Stars. It's for local attorney Ed Bernstein. We were there as he was getting his star overnight, or at least he wasn't there, but the star was getting installed overnight. And it's right in front of the Paris if you're interested to go check it out. The Wayne Newton star also has a new home. It's now located right next to Elvis, which is also right in front of the Paris. And coming up in our segment with John Castellamides, we're going to talk about Donnie Marie getting a star there on Friday as well. Well, a new way of teaching arts to children with autism. Why one new therapy center is going viral even before opening its doors. Plus, caravans for mammograms, the unique way organizers are raising awareness of breast cancer. All right, welcome back. We are talking about the changes in the weather. It's been a weird weather year.
Yeah.
We had a cool down, and now we're going back up. But I was saying, oh, it feels warm, but you said this is normal. This is what we're supposed to be at?
Right now, we're actually below normal.
Okay.
And then we'll reach closer to normal, which is closer to 90 degrees.
Oh, my goodness.
Right where you like it.
That. Oh, yeah, it is right where I like it.
Yeah, right now, if you're stepping out the door, it's 70 degrees. Nice and mild out there for the start of your Wednesday. And we're looking at plenty of sunshine along with that. So temps right now, we're looking at 71 degrees for Centennial Hills and North Las Vegas, Mount Charleston at 55, McCarran at 72 right now in Green Valley in the low 70s. Now those highs today are expected to reach just a few degrees above that for places like Summerlin and Centennial Hills, but up to 80 degrees for Las Vegas, Sunrise Manor, Henderson at 83, Blue Diamond at 75. And those temps are about 7 degrees cooler than what's considered average for this time of year. Planning out the next 13 hours, expect to see the high 70s sticking around through about 6 p.m. Then we're dropping back into the 60s, and it should stay that way through the rest of your evening. So we're putting that sweater back on. Then tonight, it's nighttime. We're looking at pregame right around 6:30, 77 degrees, right around the mid-70s for when the puck drops. And then as we're celebrating that win for the Golden Knights, right around 69 degrees, clear skies, and not a lot of wind happening, right around 5 miles per hour. We mentioned those chilly overnight temperatures. We're looking at 56 degrees for Las Vegas tonight, Henderson 55, as cool as 53 degrees for Boulder City, and Mount Charleston a cold 38 degrees overnight. Now we're expecting to see those chilly temps sticking around through the early morning hours of your morning as well. If you're hoping to get a hike in the next couple of days, today Mount Charleston is right around 60 degrees and sunny, and then Thursday we're looking at 65 degrees and sunny. You'll see some more wind in Mount Charleston, but I don't think it should cause any issues for any hiking plans that you're looking at. Now we are seeing an increase, a warming trend kicking off by tomorrow. We're up by 6 degrees on Thursday, and then we're only up from there. We're looking at closer to 90 degrees by your Sunday, so we're actually going to be above that average high of about 87 degrees. We saw the last couple of days anywhere from 10 to 12 degrees below what's considered normal. So it's been a cool couple of days. It certainly felt like fall, but this is actually going to be the new normal for us over the next week or so. Taking a quick look at the weekend ahead, here's a look. 88 degrees on Saturday and Sunday. Not a whole lot of cloud coverage either. These overnight lows, I think, are going to stay in the high 50s and 60s towards the end of the week. But until then, we're looking at mid 80s Thursday into your Friday. Light winds expected for that. As we mentioned, a warm week weekend expected, but a really nice weekend expected. We're not expecting any gusty winds or rain chances in your forecast. Then Monday into Tuesday, there's that return of 90 degrees, which could be one of the last 90-degree forecasts of the year, but we'll see about that. And Dana, I'll send it over to you.
All right. Thanks so much, Kelsey. Hey, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and this weekend, the second annual Caravan for Mammogram takes place in Las Vegas. Joining me today is Charles and Kimberly Toureau, and you are getting ready for a big old fun day on Saturday, right?
Yes, yes.
Welcome, both of you. First of all, let's just quickly talk about your story. I said, how did you come up with this? You said, I dreamt about it.
Yes, I dreamt about it, and for every year, I would say right around October, I knew it was Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I said, wow, I keep having this dream to do a Caravan for Mammogram, an event. We do events with Black Image Magazine. So I said, this just has to be another event that we do. And my husband was like, well, okay, let's try to do it this year. And I said, okay, so last year was the first year. Marshawn Lynch was our Grand Marshal with his mom. And I just thought maybe I'll get 25 women. I had 175 women show up.
Great.
And we target African American women because we're the first to die from breast cancer. And it's really attached to social economic reasons why. So we just thought we need to bring more recognition to take care of your girls.
Yes.
And so that's what.
And make it fun,
yeah,
right?
Because
you make it fun, then, and you bring hubby along.
Yeah.
You're here to support, right? And raise
Absolutely.
awareness.
The fellowship amongst the women, when I watch the fellowship, is just overwhelming.
Yeah.
You see women that are there and they're there to support each other, and you see some of the husbands that are there to support their wives. And it's really a moving experience, as a male, to be a part of this event. To see the women fellowshipping and talking about getting to the doctor, and just a lot of emotions are happening there. A lot of fun, a lot of positivity, and it's going to definitely move these women in the right direction. And hopefully, those who know them and are attached to them, it will hopefully get all women out to the doctor.
Yes, definitely.
Right?
You just need that push, you know, if you're all doing it. Now, it sounds great. We're looking at some video of all the cars. So you bring your car, you park in the parking lot.
We're right at 700 Shadow Lane at 8 o'clock this Saturday, and you just sign in, and you get a free bag of decorations.
I love
and it's a free event, and you take your bag to your car, and you start decorating. And we have a DJ out there, and it's right at Dr. Annette Mays' office parking lot at 700 Shadow Lane, and we decorate. Then the Metro is going to escort us down to Las Vegas Boulevard. And last year we had 175 cars. I don't know how many people, but I hope we still hit our numbers. And UMC and Commissioner Lawrence Weekly and Nevada Health Link, they sponsored, so we could get all these wonderful decorations. And we're going to go down the strip and to Town Square, have a nice little complimentary lunch at Wasa's Balboa Cafe. And then we're going to go back down the strip again, and the tourists wave you on. So if people want to do it, it's not too late. So just let me know you're coming at 702-615-8216.
It sounds like a blast, and it's great to raise awareness, right? I was just telling you in the news today, Beyonce's dad came out and said that he had breast cancer, which it is rare in men, but it's something to be thinking about, too.
And for it to be Beyonce's dad, I mean, that is pretty big. That obviously is a message that, this could happen to anybody, any man. So it's important for us to raise awareness for humanity, for men, for women. And, it's amazing going down the Las Vegas Strip. This is the only one in the country, and this is bringing national awareness because all the tourists that are over at Monamica Bee, they're all waving.
Oh, it's great.
So it's really exciting to see the tourists, how they respond to all these women who've taken the time to really decorate their cars really nice. And you see about 70 cars going down the Las Vegas Strip. So when you're a part of that, it's really overwhelming. So we definitely want to encourage, if you want to join this caravan, please contact us and be a part of it. It's really awesome.
Maybe it'll get so big, you'll do across the country.
That's what I want to do.
Right? 5 years, 5 years. We'll get enough cars, we'll go across the country. Real quick, just say that number again.
702-615-8216. Give us a call and just let me know that you're coming this Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning, 700 Shadow Lane.
Thank you. Stay with us. We're back after this. Well, a new art therapy center in the Valley is going viral on social media after announcing its grand opening. The owners found a creative way to teach the arts to children with autism and mental illness. 13 Action News reporter Alicia Patillo is showing you what makes this center unique.
A catchy name will always grab attention, and that's exactly what the owners of this new art center is doing. It's called AUTISM, and here's why it's gaining popularity across the Valley.
Call us a happy factory. That's what we are here.
Kenneth Harrison created a place with no rules.
AURTISM. Artism. It's a combination of art and artism mixed together.
A place where the power of art and therapy meet.
Look at that!
And a safe space here in the Valley where all kids, including those with autism and battling mental health, can benefit through illustration.
Mental health has become the front page of America.
Through his own personal struggles with depression, he learned art can help you express yourself in ways words can't. The announcement of Artism went viral, gaining over 70,000 likes within hours.
Oh my God. They have opened their arms to us.
Kenneth says the community's support is a clear message there is a need for this center in the Valley.
And especially the art therapy aspect, I'm really excited for him to have the experience that is offered here.
The kids in the story are a part of Floyd Mayweather's football team. The center offers more than just art classes. There is group therapy. There's also a corporate team building workshop, so lots to offer. If you want to find out more information about Artism, log on to our website at ktnv.com. Alicia Patillo, 13 Action News.
Thanks, Alicia. Still to come, providing access to eye care for children, how a new program is helping kids see. Hey, you're watching 13 Action News live at midday. We've got a whole half hour of news and entertainment when John Castellini is coming up in a little bit. Join us for the next half hour.
13 Action News, elevating Las Vegas, live at midday.
Right now on the Valley's only 11 o'clock newscast, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle fire back why they're suing a British tabloid and a struggle for couples that may not be known. We'll explain intimacy anorexia. Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us on the second half of 13 Action News live at midday. I'm Dana Roselli. Well, let's talk about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. They announced they're taking legal action against a British tabloid today. It's reportedly for invasion of privacy after a letter was published that Meghan sent to her father. ABC's Julie McFarlane reports this comes after their tour in South Africa ends.
Harry and Meghan wrapping up the final day of their African tour, just as the dust settles from last night's bombshell that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were taking a British tabloid to court. Harry issuing a heated statement about how the tabloid press had treated his wife, invoking the memory of his mother Diana, who was killed in a car crash in 1997 in Paris after being chased by paparazzi. Writing, "Their behavior destroys people and destroys lives. My deepest fear is history repeating itself. I lost my mother and now I watch my wife falling victim to the same powerful forces." Harry and Meghan are suing Associated Newspapers and their publication The Mail on Sunday, accusing them of unlawfully publishing a private letter sent by Meghan to her father.
For Harry to launch this statement in the middle of a royal tour is an unprecedented moment for a member of the royal family.
The news overshadowing what has been a highly successful African tour, with Duchess Meghan inspiring crowds of women in South Africa whom she identified with as a woman of colour.
Well, the Commonwealth is a very diverse place, right, with 53 countries, and so being a part of this family and the platform that comes with that is an incredible responsibility that I take really seriously. Being able to be in Africa and South Africa, it's my first time being in this country, has been really powerful.
Well, the Mail on Sunday says it stands by its story and will defend itself vigorously. This is not the first time the royals have taken action against the media. Most recently, in 2012, Will and Kate successfully sued the French magazine Closer for publishing topless photos of Kate while the couple were sunbathing on a private property. Julia McFarlane, ABC News, London.
All right, well, speaking of sunbathing, Kelsey, we're going to be able to get our sunbathe maybe on, of course, with SPF. In a few days, right?
Yeah, I mean, even today, if you really wanted to, but I think if you're wanting to hit the pool, the water may be a little chilly today, especially in the next couple of hours. Around noontime, we're looking at mid-70s. You're going to hit closer to the high of 80 degrees, sometime between 4 and about 6 p.m. Then into tonight, we're looking at clear skies and temps back into the low 60s. We've seen a couple of very chilly mornings, but we are warming to 80 degrees for Las Vegas. Some spots like Henderson even warmer than that. The average is 87 degrees, so this is a few degrees cooler than what's considered average for this time of year. Thankfully, winds are nice and calm, and we are expecting mostly sunny skies today. Now, we are going to get closer to what's considered average in the next couple of days. I'll have details on that, but for now, if you are wanting to get outside, air quality is looking good and pollen count is also looking good. But as Dana just mentioned, you'll want to bring the sunscreen with you. UV index will be high.
Okay, good to know. Thanks so much, Kelsey. Well, a new program wants to make sure that every child has access to eye care and corrective eyewear. It's called ABC. The program is visiting schools all across the country with its vision van. Now, to give eye care and glasses at no cost to children in need, because corrected vision has been proven to help students become twice as successful in school.
So 1 in 4 kids actually has an undiagnosed vision issue, and by providing glasses to these kids, we are really unlocking their potential to learn, to dream, and to do more.
If the kids need glasses, the vision van has all the tools needed to make them from start to finish. So that's kind of cool. The kids even get to pick out a style, but yeah, it makes a huge difference at school. Well, it's a struggle couples may be facing, and they don't even realize it. It's called intimacy anorexia. ABC's Kaylee Harding explains when a partner or spouse pulls away and you don't know why.
Do you want to go to the bedroom?
Oh, I'm a little tired.
It's the million-dollar question. How much sex is normal in a relationship?
When was the last time we had sex?
The phrase sexless marriage is reportedly one of the most Googled phrases about sex and marriage, with a reported 21,000 people searching the term every month.
Sexless marriages are in the millions. It's an epidemic.
There are common reasons for a lack of physical intimacy in a marriage: stress, lack of communication, depression, lack of time, infidelity, and aging. But now doctors are also citing something new: intimacy anorexia. It's defined as a disorder where one person in a relationship actively withholds emotional, spiritual, and sexual intimacy from their spouse or partner.
They're too busy for you, they blame you, they withhold love, praise, sex, and the spouse feels very married and alone.
For Heather and Nathaniel Hawkins, finding their solution for the lack of intimacy in their relationship was 20 years in the making.
When Heather would bring it up, I would be like, wait a minute, what? We haven't had sex in what?
The couple say they spent almost 19 years in a sexless marriage due to Nathaniel's hidden battle as an intimacy anorexic.
Every 2 to 3 months was about as much as we were sexually intimate.
I talked to Nathaniel about it a lot, but he did start to blame me right away.
Heather says Nathaniel's rejection of her attempts at sexual intimacy began from the moment they said "I do."
It was painful, especially because when I would talk to my friends about it, they didn't understand. They were complaining about how much their husbands wanted sex, so that sort of made me feel like maybe something's wrong with me.
Nathaniel admits he was in total denial of his wife's needs and turned to emotional and physical affairs to fulfill his own.
I was absolutely the one pulling back away, both sexually and with our even relationally. I was just pulling back.
On the brink of final separation, Heather stumbled upon a website which outlined the characteristics of intimacy anorexia.
I definitely felt for the first time ever seen and heard. There are so many partners in this position.
After a year of intensive counseling, the couple say they are now closer than ever, but admit their journey is a process.
This year, right now, compared to last year, is like a different life because he's healing and he's changing and I'm healing.
For Good Morning America, Kaylee Hartung, ABC News, New York.
All right, another news now. If you missed the 2020 special on Siegfried and Roy, columnist John Castellmedes is here to fill you in. He was actually featured in the special and also talked to the legendary magicians. That and more Las Vegas entertainment headlines coming up live in the studio. Before we go, here's a look at tonight's primetime lineup. 8 o'clock, The Goldbergs. 8:30, School. 9, Modern Family. 9:30, Single Parents. 10, Stumptown. Then stay with us for 13 Action News at 11. All right, 11:41 now, and it's beautiful out there, and it's only going to get better if you like it a little warmer, which you said is regular and normal, so that's okay to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's definitely okay to enjoy it. I think today, though, it's a roll your windows down type of day. We're not dealing with any wind issues. It's a really nice day out today.
Yeah, I like no wind.
Yeah, there we go. Well, right now, I think you're going to like it. While calm winds, we're looking at temps right around 72 degrees. It's about 3 degrees warmer than this time yesterday, right on top to where we are expected to be throughout your morning. Highs today going to be right around 80 degrees for Las Vegas and Sunrise Manor. Centennial Hills and Summerlin may stay in the 70s, even the mid 70s today, because those higher elevations stay a bit cooler. Blue Diamond also at 75. Mount Charleston is cool as 60 degrees. So hoping for a hike today. It's going to be a cool one. Henderson a bit warmer at 83 degrees. Tonight we are cooling down to about 56 degrees for Las Vegas, 55 in Henderson. Boulder City dipping into the low 50s as well. Pahrump at 47 and Mount Charleston at 38 degrees into these overnight hours. Now we've seen lots of chilly nights here, and that's been lingering through the early morning hours. So we can expect to see another chilly morning for tomorrow. It's worth bringing a sweater and then being ready to shed that sweater later in the afternoon as it heats up, because we're looking at a high of 86 degrees for tomorrow. It's a 6-degree jump from what we're seeing today, but take a look at this line here.